What's going on, you guys? So check it right. We back at it with the second episode of On the Come Up, and this time around we'll be touching base on another future prospect of the game who is Horid the Messiah, also known as Baby Jesus. Now the rapper was born in the Northwest and later moved to Johannesburg at a young age, where he mostly grew up in the north side of Jersey. Now his father is a huge hip-hop head, and he pretty much inspired him into pursuing a career in rap, and it was his uncles from his mother's side who were also rappers themselves who took him to his first studio session, which I guess jump-started his career. Now, how he got his stage name is quite interesting. I mean, usually we hear artists speak on getting their stage name from their friends, but that wasn't the case for Horid.
Not even, like, yes, I am religious. I'm Roman Catholic, you know what I mean? So basically, how the name came about, bro, it's the weirdest story, and people don't like, people laugh when I tell them this, but like, cool, great age, you know, puberty, dog.
Sure.
Puberty is hitting the boy mid-speech, you know what I'm saying? Like, word is born.
Oh, shit.
Calm still. So my teacher calls me to the desk and she's like, yo, how horrid of you. And I'm like, I don't understand what that means, but it's fire as hell.
Oh yeah, see.
I looked it up and basically it's just in simplex form, it's just an unpleasant, something that's unpleasant.
Yeah,
you know,
it's horrid.
You get me?
Yeah.
So word. I decided to call myself Horid, and then as time went with like Facebook, you know, you can't just put Horid.
Sure.
So I was just like young Horid. And then after that, needed a surname. And like, ain't no way I'm putting a surname. I'm just gonna call myself fam.
Yeah.
And I took it like that. So I went by Young Horid fam at that time.
Yeah.
And obviously, as time went by, I had a mentor at that time who was asking me, bro, think about this. Are you trying to be Young Horid fam until you're like 50? Because I don't think anyone is trying to call you young at the age of 50.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
My nigga, you old, son. Like, no kissing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So word, as time went by, we're attending like school ciphers and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't win. I believe I should have won though, but
Hey,
it's constant.
Do you remember who you were up against? Who was in the school cipher there?
I don't want to name drop, man. I try to name drop. You know what I'm saying?
No free promo, no cap. Yeah.
You feel me? So cool, son. Like, obviously, my niggas was hyped that, like, the other dope rappers in the school, I surpassed these niggas, you know what I'm saying? So call me, it was a thing of like, bro, I was hyped. I was on some, boy, you're the messiah of this shit. And I'm like,
okay.
1+1.
You're like, wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
Horid, wait, the messiah, okay.
It got a ring to it, you get me? Word is born, son.
Yeah.
So, like, that's how I took the name. And then from there, it became Horid the Messiah. Then Baby Jesus, how Baby Jesus came about was crazy. Actually, like a few days I found out that the baby used to call himself Baby Jesus. Just recently. So obviously I was just clowning on my live. I was like, yeah, I'm the young Messiah, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know, and then I was like, yeah, I'm so mncane.
Yeah.
Next thing I saw people spamming in the comments, Baby Jesus, Baby Jesus, Baby Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it, why don't I call myself Baby Jesus one time? You know what I'm saying? So that's where we took it.
You put 1 + 1 + 1 and just like
a whole mathematical calculation in that, you give me.
That's dope. That's dope.
Still.
Now his main influence comes from the 90s New York rap, mainly being Nas, but his introduction into SA hip-hop was from artists like K.O. and AKA, with Run Josie being a standout record for him. Now his career started to pick up during his high school days, when he was mostly uploading music on SoundCloud. So the way he got started up, he would charge other upcoming artists for features, with the price tag being 400 Rand, and the cash that he accumulated would help him get to shows and just grow his career even further. Now Horid places a lot of emphasis on building a support system with his fans, which forms part of his bigger picture, and that is a smart strategy considering that most upcoming artists focus on getting clout and making as much money as they possibly can, which is good to an extent, but it does nothing for longevity. I mean, look at artists like Reese, Nasty, AKA, and Casper. These artists have very supportive fan bases, almost cult-like, and with a support system like that, your career can span for countless of years, actually lasting longer than it's supposed to. And that's all because your fans followed your journey throughout the years, with you being consistent with your work, as well as growing with them and improving your skill sets as an artist. So having a mindset like he does at such a young age is very commendable. Now Horid isn't signed to anyone at the moment, pursuing his career independently. So he pretty much puts a lot of value on the internet, but acknowledges that the traditional media is crucial in making a living and getting your career out there.
I'm more worried about the internet, bro.
Why?
I wouldn't say, I don't know, bro. Like, personally, that's where I started.
Sure, but how much money do you think you can make if it's also playing on radio?
Oh, no. If it's money making conversations, then definitely radio, bro. You understand?
Because
what's working for me, first off, right? And like, this is going back to what you said about radio. I want to encourage a lot of like upcoming artists to actually get their music registered, bro. Like, I don't think a lot of artists are educated about that.
Shout out, man.
You know what I mean?
Shout out.
Like, bro, people don't know that, like, in order to get your stuff to be playing on TV and radio, you do need your Samro and your Reese codes. You know what I mean? So please, guys, make sure that you guys register. You know what I mean? Like, cause I just noticed as well, like, there's a lot of my SoundCloud homies who are making like a lot like of streams and stuff like that. And when you look at the streams and stuff like that, these people actually qualify for plaques, bro. You understand? But because they can't get they need codes registered and stuff, it's
shout out
quite
to you,
pointless.
man.
You know what I mean?
Now, Horid classifies himself as a toxic lover boy, where he also feels like he makes music that appeals to the ladies. I mean, if you listen to his catalog, more specifically the Nonchalant series, you can tell those records are on the more toxic side, speaking on still trying to be a present partner, but at the same time, falling into the trap of infidelity. Now, he speaks about his first heartbreak being the catalyst for him not caring about women as much as he used to, which is why he comes across as toxic, or better yet, nonchalant. Now, when listening to his music, you can definitely tell that he was inspired by your traditional hip-hop rap music from the US. I mean, he's a really good lyricist, being able to deliver solid bars as well as good storytelling. Now, the thing about his sound is that he has received some criticism about sounding like one of the more prominent artists in the game, Reese.
Yo, bro, it's the Aries chat, dog.
Yeah.
Yo, nigga, you sound like Aries. You're trying to sound like
Reese.
Aries. And I'm saying, I won't lie, at one point in my life, I did want to sound like him.
Yeah.
Until I noticed that, like, I'm one person, I like evolving sound.
Sure.
You feel me? Like, I don't like sticking to one specific type beat.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I want to switch it up.
Gotta be able to dabble in.
You know what I'm saying? I want to surprise niggas one day and hop on, like, techno funk.
Piano.
You know what I'm saying? Piano, techno
shit.
funk, just out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? So I used to battle that whole thing of like, oh, you sound like Reese, you sound like Reese. And I'm just like, pfft. And the crazy thing is, bro, like with the people that used to work with Reese at the time, man, and stuff like that, I've never heard one comment from them saying that you remind me of Reese or you sound like Reese. Like
the niggas in his circle type shit.
That were in his circle at that time, you know what I mean?
Sure.
I never had that chat, and I'm just like, I don't know what people are here, but one thing I can assure you, I don't sound like Reese.
Yeah.
But I even had niggas, like, okay, I won't name drop, but like rappers diss me about the thingy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, Aries wanna be, you sound like Aries type
Yeah.
shit. And I'm just like, that's mad. Yo, that's
Just-
crazy, son. Like, alright then.
Now, the thing about Horid is that he already has a whole catalog showcasing his ability, and that's something I appreciate. I mean, usually when coming across a new artist on their come up, they barely have any music out, trying to come across as mysterious, which is counterproductive if I'm being honest. So the fact that he's been putting music out, well, it speaks to his work ethic and his consistency. Now, I'm not a fortune teller or anything, but with him being versatile with his sound, switching between vernac and English, while I do see his career reaching greater heights, and with him not restricting himself to only hip-hop, and having aspirations of jumping onto piano in the near future as well, then it's inevitable that his career will expand. So Horid is definitely a talented individual and someone we should all be looking out for. So hopefully he keeps up with this consistency, because I only envision good things for the young rapper in the near future. But you guys, let me know your thoughts on this. Is Horid the Messiah someone you've had your ear on? And who else would you like to see featured on this segment? Comment down below. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on to the next one. Peace.